Most people believe that saving money is the key to financial success. They work hard every day. They avoid unnecessary spending. They carefully put money aside at the end of every month. They believe that discipline and saving alone will eventually lead them to financial freedom. Yet even after years of doing everything right, many people never feel wealthy. They still worry about the future. They still feel financially behind. They still feel stuck in the same place. This creates frustration and confusion. If saving money is so important, why does it fail to create real wealth for so many people? The answer lies in understanding one simple difference. Saving protects money, but investing is what allows money to grow. In this video, we will clearly explain the difference between saving and investing and answer one powerful question: what actually builds long-term wealth? Welcome to Wealth Principles Lab, a channel focused on explaining money, investing, and financial decisions in a simple, honest, and practical way. No hype, no shortcuts, no promises of overnight success, just clear financial principles that work consistently over time. Today's topic is one of the most important concepts anyone can learn early in life: saving versus investing. By the end of this video, you will clearly understand why saving is necessary, why investing is essential, and how both must work together to build long-term financial strength. What is saving? Saving means setting money aside for safety and short-term needs. It is the foundation of personal financial stability. This usually includes savings accounts, cash, fixed deposits, or any money kept in places where it can be accessed quickly when needed. Savings are not meant to grow aggressively. They are meant to protect you. Saving plays a critical role in financial security. It protects you from emergencies and unexpected situations. It helps you handle sudden expenses without panic or debt. It provides peace of mind during uncertain times. Without savings, even a small financial issue can become a serious problem. A medical bill, a car repair, or a temporary loss of income can quickly turn into a crisis if there is no money set aside. That is why saving should always come first. Before thinking about growth, stability must be built. Saving gives you balance and control over your finances. It creates a financial buffer that absorbs shocks. It reduces stress, anxiety, and uncertainty about the future. However, saving alone is not enough. Saving solves today's problems, but it does not automatically build tomorrow's wealth. For long-term financial growth, saving must eventually be combined with investing. Inflation. The silent enemy of savings. One major weakness of saving is something many people underestimate: inflation. Inflation slowly increases the cost of living. Food becomes more expensive. Rent rises. Education costs increase. Healthcare becomes more costly. But the money sitting in your savings account often grows very slowly or does not grow at all. So even though your bank balance may look stable, its real purchasing power keeps shrinking year after year. This loss does not feel dramatic. There is no warning sign, no sudden drop. But over time, your money quietly loses value. Saving protects money, but inflation slowly weakens it. The hidden cost of only saving. Many people believe that avoiding risk completely is the smartest financial decision. They believe safety equals success. But there is a hidden cost to this approach. When money stays idle for long periods, inflation steadily erodes its value. This erosion happens quietly, slowly, almost invisibly. Year after year, the gap between prices and savings grows wider. This is why people who only save often feel like they are doing everything right, yet still falling behind financially. Saving without growth creates comfort, but not progress. It protects what you already have, but it does not help you build more. What is investing? Investing means using money to create more money over time. Instead of letting money sit idle, investing puts your money to work. When you invest, your money is placed into assets that have the potential to grow in value. These assets can include businesses, financial markets, or long-term economic systems that benefit from growth and productivity. Investing is fundamentally different from saving. Saving focuses on protection and stability. Investing focuses on growth and long-term expansion. Unlike saving, investing involves uncertainty. Prices move up and down. Some years deliver strong results, while other years may be weaker. This uncertainty is what causes many people to feel uncomfortable about investing. However, uncertainty does not mean failure. Over long periods of time, investing allows money to grow faster than inflation. This growth helps preserve and increase purchasing power. Investing is not about quick profits or short-term predictions. It is about patience, consistency, and allowing time to work in your favor. Saving keeps your money stable and accessible. Investing allows your money to expand and multiply. This difference is the foundation of long-term financial success. Wealth is built not by avoiding growth, but by managing risk wisely and investing with a long-term mindset. Why investing is essential for wealth? Wealth is not built by avoiding all risk. It is built by understanding and managing risk intelligently. Investing allows your money to participate in economic growth. As businesses grow, productivity increases, and economies expand, invested money grows along with them. This is why investing is not about quick profits. It is about patience, consistency, long-term thinking. Investing turns time into your greatest advantage. Why time matters more than amount? One of the biggest misconceptions about investing is that you need a large amount of money to begin. In reality, time matters far more than the starting amount. Small, consistent investments made over long periods often outperform large investments made later in life. Time allows growth to compound. Compounding rewards patience, not perfection. The earlier money is invested, the more time it has to grow. This is why starting early, even with small amounts, is often more powerful than waiting for the perfect moment. Extended real-life example. Let's look at a realistic example. Two people earn similar incomes and save the same amount every month. Person A puts all of their savings into a bank account. The money is safe, predictable, but it grows very slowly. Person B saves enough to cover emergencies and short-term needs. But instead of keeping everything in savings, Person B invests the remaining amount for the long term. In the early years, the difference between them seems small. Both feel responsible, feel disciplined, but as time passes, the gap begins to widen, and eventually, the difference becomes significant. Not because Person B took reckless risks, but because their money was allowed to grow instead of remaining idle. This is how time and investing work together to create wealth. Risks and reality of investing. It is important to be realistic. Investing is not risk-free. Markets fluctuate. Prices change, short-term losses happen. This is normal. What matters most is how you respond to these changes. Emotional decisions, panic selling, chasing trends, or reacting to headlines often cause more damage than market movements themselves. That is why investing should always be done with patience and discipline. Saving is safe, but slow. Investing is powerful, but requires emotional control. Understanding this balance is what separates successful investors from frustrated ones. The smart balance, the smartest financial strategy, is not choosing, saving, or investing. It is knowing when to use each. Saving creates stability. Investing creates opportunity. Saving protects your present. Investing builds your future. When combined wisely, they form a strong financial foundation. Security without growth leads to stagnation. Growth without security leads to stress. Balance creates strength. Final verdict: so what actually builds wealth? Saving protects your money. Investing grows your money. True wealth is built when you understand both and use them intentionally. If you want to learn money principles in a simple, honest, and practical way, subscribe to Wealth Principles Lab. Thank you for watching.